I got called Monday from the highway administration. They invited me to a seminar on everyday count switches. They're trying to get the deal from zero deaths. I mean, it's obtainable, but it's something to work towards. That's in St. Louis, and they pay my money. So we're building the cost the county time that we put the bill for. I just wanted to see if you guys have a problem with that. It's a 2-day deal. I mean, it's a 29th and 30th of October. So I've got 2 or 3 days.
I don't know.
I know Ferry Wood, but 5
So will that be, I mean, will they just talk about things that you can do?
Well, it goes along with that safety plan we're going to. And I'm right now we're hauling much of our because there's some places that we just can't keep shoulders on that.
Yeah.
Get that runoff from these transit deals and so on. It's like that's going on shoulders.
So you don't have to drop off?
Yeah. I mean, we could do it, but how much turkey but you, well, that place out here on the 50% used to be all the analysis on that little hill that we were putting that shit right there. So, and if we get a shoulder blade issue, we could probably run off handicap in front of the skid steer. Watch out there. Just stop that. This stuff in at all costs money. Brewman should finish Brewman.
There's a lot of people that are way behind me.
Yeah, I understand. And then the load tractor we had a tech coming out on it like Ford. But anyway, it had a bearing go out of it, so it is all tore apart pretty good. Yeah. So hopefully this taken care of because they chose it. So that's an issue.
So how long do you be now?
I don't know because I want it back. I told them I would like it back by the end of September. I know later just because we still have 2 townships to go. We'll just have to have back to get all the shoulders knocked down. Other than that,
How many more tractors do we have?
we have the 2 we had. Yeah, that's probably the 3. I don't like to put in Rose Valley, and then some little tractor from Rose Valley. And we never spotted some issues with it. They'll change it for a while. But evidently they have an issue with that side tractor.
How, I mean, we mowed the roads that the dirt roads that's been, or the asphalt roads that's been poured to dirt, doing one of those. Do you have any idea how many miles roads you guys on?
Altogether?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, not including the township?
Yeah.
Just 252. Which means 500 acres a time for Brooklyn.
Yeah.
So there's more, a lot of acres in here.
Yeah. So, it's getting new mowers all the time.
Well, and yeah, in 5 years, I mean, that's as far as I want to, we used to trade them at 3, just because of maintenance purposes, and we stretched them out to 5, and I personally don't want to stretch them to 5 and a half, because I think it would cost a lot of money in maintenance.
mow 500 acres, you say when you go over at one time, right?
It's 15 foot, half a mile, isn't it?
16 and a half foot.
And then the stuff people throw in ditches. It's no wrong.
Yep. I hate to even mention it.
And Mike, maybe you know, I don't know. People using roads to load crops out on. Not quite copacetic, I'm sure, but I mean, I'm not sure what law pertains.
Liability issues.
Oh, well, yeah, for them and us. Oh, yeah, if we allow it, yes. That I do know, but I mean, as far as road damage and.
We have guys loading semis up on Valley Blacktop.
Oh,
So you bring a 1,000-bushel grain cart out of the road, turn, load, turn. Shoot up a couple of pretty good spots in the road.
The one that really irritated me was the half mile over here by.
Is that what they were doing, or they just turned, were they loading
They
grain?
were really great cars out there. Oh, brand new cement.
local green cart.
I've got loading.
They were unloading the grain, they were in a semi.
I wouldn't be opposed to turning up the bill, fix it, figure up the bill, and send the bill.
Well, I mean, do they want dirt roads? I mean, it's still, even if it's dirt, that's not right.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
usually when I have caught people before, have told me, you can't do this. And usually they stop. You'd be surprised when I talk.
Well, if you got, at least on my opinion, you gotta go down there and fix it. I'd fix it right, send them a bill, send the landlord a bill, send them a bill.
It's a place that, can they get off on the shoulder or in the ditch and do it?
Well,
Each place is a little different. I mean, there might not be any other access to it.
there might not be, but I mean, they still got to take stuff into consideration. I mean, they bought all this bigger equipment, but you don't buy something and you not know, okay, I'm gonna have a problem here, and and you don't have a plan for it. I mean, that's.
Plus, if you're sitting on the highway, you don't have to put 1,000 bushel on it. You can go and move it, you have to fight nothing
But I'll guarantee they'll leave the trucks up there the whole time.
on the highway.
I'll guarantee
It won't move until it's loaded.
But I mean,
That's not.
you got a dirt road that borders it on one side. It'll be a pain to go down the dirt road another quarter mile. I wouldn't even ever consider. I mean, we don't unload on dirt roads. You can always get a semi in the field.
Well, I mean, if it's an entrance problem as far as people's life, I believe many entrances just so people can get the trucks in and out. Sometimes I think it's a soil issue where they've got sandy soil and they don't want to get cement out the truck.
I can see that, but it's probably the grain cart that's causing the problem. Because
Yeah,
they
it
get up
is.
there and turn.
It is the grain. It's not the truck,
Not the
because the
truck,
truck's
yeah.
sitting.
Right.
But that grain cart goes out there and then they start backing up and forth and they start swirling their tires around. Well, if you're sitting there moving that steering wheel, I'll guarantee you that fresh
Yeah.
seal or, time it's
1,000
hot,
bushel on the back.
you can make it look
That's what-
terrible in her. It'll heal over and look relatively okay in time, but that's not good. Yeah, we spend lots of money on those roads.
Well, the people that drive that road every day now have roads to gravel for the next 4 years until you guys get back up there over that.
The grain cart operator probably just
But I mean,
needs to be smarter.
well, and then I watch guys work corners and do the same thing. They'll come out of a corner and turn around on the road. They come back and really? Would you like us to turn around out in your field so we can turn around and come back on the road? I guarantee you hear about that in about 2 minutes.
It ain't anymore if there's a metal on somebody's road. You know where they drive out in the field. I know, right? They didn't used to do it. People refuse to drive through that wood sleep mud, they'll drive out your field, run over the crop, and get around. If that was already in
That's
her.
just, to me, it's just total lack of respect.
It is on both sides.
You know,
People driving the roads, and farmers using the roads too.
And you know, even if, I mean, even if the, I don't know, I just can't believe you can't get your semi off in the field. You know, if it's sandy, back off the road into the field, make your track, you know, get loaded, pull out. There's
Well,
no
I mean-
reason to even load on dirt roads.
I mean, there's guys for years that have gone, no, it's taken to care of it, and then, I mean, some of the sandy soil around, I don't see that.
I can't hardly imagine parking on, and getting up there with the grain cart. Your grain cart's gonna be sitting out here on the shoulder, sticking up here. That wouldn't be very convenient anyway.
Well, they're taking up the whole, they'll block the whole road. Oh, yeah, they'll set.
They're not loading out of the ditch, they'll come up in and take
Oh,
both
yeah.
ends of the whole
They're on
road.
both sides of the road.
Yeah, they'll
take the whole
They're
road.
not down in the ditch.
That'd be a ticket right there.
But if somebody doesn't call in, and
Yeah, that's not right.
The crop spreaders are doing the exact same thing too.
yeah, I've had,
Blocking off the roads too.
I had an issue with them when I've been calling. I was told when I wasn't there, so I said, well, next time I'll send you a picture again.
Yeah.
And that's right after I call the sheriff.
They
If you want to play with me,
They could find places to get off the road too.
why would you tell me, why if I'm calling you, to give you a courtesy call to tell you about this, but I like you? Yeah. I've heard that before too. I'm sure you have too. Okay, now let's go on. Michael, which is down to the southeast corner. Probably going to replace those culverts. Never sure it's main bridges, they were on the bridge. Less than 3 feet. They're deteriorating, the wood's deteriorating. And kind of issue from that sand, and then the sand falls through. It fills up the channel. The people think the bridge is unsafe because they can see the dead boards, they can see these holes. The structures are not unsafe. The gaps in the bridge goes in.
So we put in like 2/3 inch culverts or 50?
I'll get the cold people out here and see what but these are a couple structures and they're just they're being outside. I'm sure we're 50 years old or better. Because most of them are 40s and 50s. It's just a long drive. That's all I got. Unless you guys have something. Nope.
On our insurance, we're still insuring a shop, office, and storage out there at Sandyland. Is that the stuff you're tearing down?
We haven't torn anything down.
Are you going to?
So,
I wouldn't think that we need to
Is there a
insure it.
reason we need to insure that?
I mean, if it
We
burns
did
down,
when Ryan
that's
had
just
his
less of
stuff
a
out
hole
there.
that we need to dig.
But when Ryan had his stuff out
Yeah.
there, but now I can take that off. Okay, I thought so, but I should ask for sure.
and when she says, on that insurance schedule, we have a bunch of stuff it's $10,000 or less. A lot is $15,000. I would propose we take it off and have a self-insurance. This is like home trailers. We can surely absorb that. Chances of having almost all of that stuff. It's like our salt spreaders. Yeah, they might be there. 20, something like that. So they're $1,500. If we're gonna pay that, because we're not gonna get any more than what the value of the business is. So I would say they're medium, but I wanted to get your thoughts on
I
it.
would knock it down as much as I could.
So, okay, yeah, well, I mean, I talked to Neil about it, and I thought if it's $10,000 or less, we take it off.
The only thing could ever get you is if you had a flood or tornado that got everything all at once.
problems.
Yeah.
Well, we should think that this is just going to be a lot of that.
So everything under this stuff is highlighted in blue. Needs to come on.
I've come back and checked.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure everything was under 2,000. Back this far.
I got a taser, you done.
Oh, well. Yeah. Emergency management with generator, light pad, or
What was that last one?
it's a deployable tray. It'll be, if somebody, it'll have the stuff from the Red Cross in it, so say somebody has a fire or maybe a flood or something. It's deployable, so if you need it's a homeland security grant. If, say, the Harvey County needs it, calls for it, and it's the same way for like generator, the same way for generator also. But they're starting to run out of the fire department about the store. I don't know if I want to store these, but we can keep those ready and accessible. And for a short term, I think it's going down and shopping around town. I don't think that's an issue. But they will tend to try to get sorted and migrated to the back because they move very often. Well, that's not what we do if you're in a hurry and need to get to it. Because you can spend 30 minutes to an hour moving stuff out of it. So sometime I think, no, I'm trying to look at these two buildings where close place is and store that stuff into. And then like this carport, that metal carport. Well, either put it to a shop location or put it out there in the fire department. I mean, if the school bus would come out, they would have it. I honestly don't understand why they're still putting the school buses there when they have this much ground. They do. Well, I mean, they have one. They do. They have one. As much as everything's cost, I would build a new some sort of shelter bus, covered with everything like that. Yeah, I mean, that's the best. That's a whole lot of money saved.
When did they start parking lot there? Was it
When
the state?
when we took over that building, it's been that long. And it was a temporary fix, so the fire station wasn't there, that building wasn't there. Salt spray was actually there. It didn't water high. And EMS is having a problem. One of these days, something's going to happen. Just because I've 10 months meditation. They come in with East Drive and probably a lot less hassle just because they're not going to get across this place. But I think it's time to talk to the school and see move those things out of there.
I don't like it out there because if you leave one item on the bus, you know where you get it, go out there and up to the bus out there. And you could just walk out the door and you won't find it.
Well, I mean, it's like I said, they got plenty of room.
Yeah, I don't know if I could agree with you on that, but
Well, I
they
mean,
could find someplace.
well, I mean, they got, well, they sold a lot
They
for a
sold-
house, so they got room. It's not
They
like
sold-
they
they
couldn't
sold
go
the
put a
place,
shed up
yeah.
there or something, you know.
They sold the rest property right there.
Oh, I'll talk.
You don't want to go in that parking lot behind the school.
No, that's pretty tight. They haven't done any maintenance on it. When you don't do maintenance on asphalt, you deteriorate rather quickly.
I could just stop it for not having, so I didn't have to drive on that.
And they put some rock in there, beat some of them mold, or kill some of them mold. And actually, we got some more on this night. Put a couple of those asphalt down there.
Oh, I see they've got $926 million in reserve in the schools this year.
Is that counting your papers?
That's cash on hand.
Because I know,
The schools don't pay it to use the state basically. Yeah.
but they didn't used to call that the money that the state paid in the capers towards the school funding or something?
Well, they haven't paid it because they were,
Well, they used to not call it, but then whenever, they're supposed to give them $500 million, they changed that over to say that the stuff going to the campus was part of that money.
Pretty good stuff.
well, you know how the state does it, if they want to change things, they just change them, so.
They make it however they want.
Yeah, they don't let you do that, but they do it.
The only thing they did was they took the money that we used to send in, now goes to the state, and they send it in from each county. That makes it look like maybe the state is kicking them more money. That's the only change that they've ever done.
Well, you send them money, you don't send them money directly to people.
No, I'm talking about just any school funding.
Oh,
The money goes from the county to the state, or it used to go from Stafford
yeah.
County to the state.
it's been a mess
It goes
since
through the state.
School funding has been a mess since the state took it out.
But monies, the state legislature says it's going to K through 12, all goes to K through 12.
So where's their school always broke?
They got $928 million in reserves in the state of Kansas. They just
That's all the school districts combined.
Yeah, but there's only 307 school districts in the state of Kansas. That's a pretty good reserve. It's now 63% of their state budget. Costs $13,620 per kid in school to educate.
Is that for all 4 years, or 12 years?
Everybody said those kids are turning on me. Get a refund.
You're saying this state raising the school rate? Because last thing I
For each kid,
knew,
for each kid.
last thing I thought was like under 4,000 kids.
No.
I'll have to call Josh and ask him because he's more on this. You and Josh have to get together on this side.
I visited him from several times. He knows.
Just a little recess.
Only when you're in a hurry.
Makes my wife really happy. She's a great man. Good coffee.
I know. Have I met you yet?
I'm not sure.
Okay, my name's Amy Boxberger, and I'm with Central Kansas Community Corrections, and we provide intensive supervision for adult felony offenders. And so I come every so often, typically at least usually in April, and we talk about our comprehensive plan, which is our grant application to the state. And that sets out our goals and objectives. And then I typically come around again in September and talk about how we did on the previous year's grant application and our outcomes. And so that's what I'm doing today. We of course supervise the folks that have been, instead of going to prison, they're given an opportunity to comply with the court's orders and hopefully get the skills that they need so that they don't come back on supervision and don't create problems in their communities. So the state sets an outcome for us. They want no more than 25% of our case closures to go to prison. And we typically have it right around that number. We fell just short, 1% short this year. And I was actually surprised. I thought we made it according to my numbers, but then I guess there were a couple people that had closed like in 2 different times during the year, which skewed our numbers. It was kind of I think that's why I'm running late, because I was just like really in denial. Like, what? Because last time it affects our funding.
Yeah.
Typically if you don't meet your goals. And so I'm pretty protective and try to keep pretty good tabs on that stuff. But one thing I will say that I will never, we don't sacrifice public safety for the sake of our outcomes. We've not made it before, and if there's people that need to go to prison, then that's obviously. And let's also not forget, it's really not our choice either. It's the offender does their thing. If we have to take them back before the court, we try to do as many internal sanctions that we can to get them on board. But then, of course, you have the prosecutor that has their recommendation, and ultimately the judge that makes the decision. So sometimes I feel like we're just this spinning wheel of like, how can we make this work? But we follow what's called evidence-based practices for community supervision. So there's like 8 different principles or 10 different principles that we try to that we follow, and that's through our application we talk about what we're doing in each of those. First we assess them. We really concentrate on fidelity of our assessments to make sure that everyone is pretty consistent. There's also how we talk to people, try to influence change. I mean, the best thing, and I'm in Barton County, of course, but I'm really proud of Stafford County because they've got the circles group starting. And I just believe that a lot of that building resilience for people that are hurting, which that's who the population that we're serving, I mean, you guys read the paper. Are you ever really too surprised at who's arrested? I mean, there's typically not that shock, and every once in a while, but probably law enforcement, you guys are like, because they know it's the same people, and a lot of times it's families of people. So kind of recognizing that, I think our culture is kind of shifting, just of like, okay, why are they hurting? Or what can we do to try to help support and build that resilience? And I really believe that, money is a lot of it in the culture of poverty. And so I was so happy that the Stafford County and St. John and Stafford actually have a circles group. So we want to definitely influence more people to go through that. And, who knows what that trajectory looks like later on down the road, if we can, if that affects, their generation of how that works. So I'm really proud of
Do you have Kyle County doing that, or like?
No, that's actually, I think it's the 24th
So
judicial
that's-
district.
Stafford County be the only one with the circles group.
And Barton and Great Bend has it as
Oh,
well.
it does?
We started it. We're actually graduating our second class on Thursday. I'm a facilitator for that, and then they're also trying to move into Hoisington. And so it's just
So it's not a county-wide deal?
no, it's all of us kind of speaking the same language. And I know that Youth Corps Ministries out of Greensburg is kind of helping with the one here, and they're also helping us. So I feel like the consistency of the model is really going to help, make some changes long term. It's just waiting to see that. But anyway, so as far as our outcomes this time, we try to figure out, like last year we hired a what we call the community outreach officer, and she's just there 1 day a week trying to help those unemployed, employed offenders. And I had all these lofty goals of like 50% of the people that we refer to this gal is going to get a job, and everything's going to turn because they're going to have meaningful employment. And it's like, why do we think like that sometimes? But what we're learning is those people, a lot of those times, you've got people, especially if they've been incarcerated, and law enforcement again probably can attest. It's like, how many times do they get arrested and then their house gets robbed?
Yeah.
And then all their stuff is gone, and then they don't have their license, they don't have their social security card, they don't have their birth certificate. So really, it's been still nice to have somebody that kind of can feed. We can feed, and we don't have to sit and go through those monotonous details with people. That we've got somebody that can help navigate. Let's go get your social security card. Let's apply for this stuff, and then so we try to help with that. So it's not we're not getting the outcomes per se that I would say, but a lot of times at least it's kind of an annoyance for those people that maybe they don't want to work. Well, okay, then you still got to go meet with this person. You're going to have to participate in an unemployment group. She's going to check on your, at least it's a process instead of just kind of letting that go. But then also, our ultimate goal, like I said, is 75%. In the last year, which our year runs from July to June, we had 179 offenders discharged from our program, and 47 of those did go to prison. 132 did not. So that we were right at 26% went to prison. I noticed before I left that one of those people was from Stafford County. We don't have the caseload that we used to have here. It's kind of growing slowly, but a lot of them either work or have moved to Great Bend. So a lot of times we just don't have the officer presence here right now. But of course, that's subject to change. For hourly rate and all of that stuff, it's almost cheaper for us to pay them a gift card to come to our office than it is for man hours to come here. But if kind of 3 is my magic number, if we've got over that, then we'll send an officer here. And I'm not going to see. And the other thing is we were saying that for the people that serve those 120, 180 days prison sanctions, that's kind of this Kansas Sentencing Commission really wanted judiciary to exhaust these prison sanctions before they're actually revoked and go to prison. And what I've been screaming for years that this is not working. For those people, we're sending people to taste prison because they get 50% good time. So maybe for 60, 90 days, go try this out. Well, they have more freedoms, they get more amenity, the amenities are much better. And, we've almost dumbed down prison for the fear that, I still don't want to go, but, I know that we were seeing that. So we wanted to try to reduce the number of people that we've having gone to prison. Which is just really exhausting everything that we have to offer prior to recommending those. And we've had, to be fair, we've had some changes in judiciary. When Judge Swati retired, and then we had Judge McPherson, and then he's going to be gone again. So it's kind of, but I did appreciate kind of the consistency that we were having, and so we'll see what the future brings. But that always kind of changes our numbers a little bit too. So I think offenders think, can I just take a chance? Will they give me another shot? And I it's like, no, do it now. So anyway, and then the others are just process goals of to help support with regard to, like I said, fidelity of the program, offering cognitive groups, and we did have one of our administrative staff was out with cancer for a year, and so there was one quarter that there was some of the data that she's really used to her collecting that didn't get done, and so I just kind of omitted that. So cancer just affects everybody. If you've ever had to deal with that or in at work. So, but otherwise, I can't say that we did or didn't. Miracle. I'm assuming we did because we've been pretty consistent. But anyway. Yeah, kind of in a nutshell. But this is something that does require your approval and for signature, and then also the Department of Corrections. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer.
I think offenders are smart enough to think, well, we got a new judge, I ought to try out the new one.
Yeah.
Really?
They do,
And they tend to talk to each other.
They
Yes.
do, and they compare notes of what happened, and when there's not a very clear-cut consistency, and that's what I think Judge McPherson was very skilled at, and I think Judge Swati would try to individualize, which had some strengths too, but the consistency of, look, you got to do this. You need to talk to probation. You need to, stay involved with them, or else you're gonna go to prison. I said this last time, and the word was, man, that new judge is really strict. Well, okay then, dude, let's do this. So, because everything's taking a chance. No one woke up that day thinking, oh, I'm gonna go commit a felony and get caught. They always do things thinking they're not gonna get caught. So, anyway, talk risk reduction stuff all day long. But if you,
So we signed this. Is
Yes.
this basically your petition for your grant for the?
it's just a
for the state
report that
funding?
says that I reviewed this stuff with you. Sorry,
Move that we approve the Community Correction Service report.
I'll second that. All in favor?
So this new judge takes over in January.
Yep, we'll see. I'm sure. That was confidence in my abilities as well. So, I just need the one signature.
Oh.
That's fine. And I'll go to the other counties. Thank you.
Okay, so.
Yeah, no, you're good.
So
Well-
they need to sign that or?
No, he's the chairman.
Did they? Alright.
Great. Well, one more thing. We have also a spot on our advisory board that's been open for a while, and I did find a replacement. So if I could have you nominate or put for your representative, Shannon Snyder from the health department. I think that I've communicated with her a little bit, and I was actually hoping to get her earlier so that I could speak with her. Maybe try to run over to her office and chat with her just to touch base. But
It's an advisory board.
yeah,
I nominate Shannon Snyder to be on the advisory board.
Second that. All in favor?
great. Thanks. Those are break the news.
I was gonna say, does she know?
She did. I talked to her. I think it was a month or two ago, and she was okay. But yeah, make sure it's official.
Yeah, as long as you talk to her.
Yeah. All right. Thanks so much.
See ya.
See you guys.
Am I supposed to repeat the motion before people? I can take the type.
I did see. Move to approve the minutes of September 19th.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. You guys don't have anything?
You guys start the limit.
Are you full up on the sheriff's department? I mean, is that still looking?
Temporarily.
Okay.
You know, to be greedy, we'd like to have two more, but that would take a lot of headaches away from everybody. But we can't be greedy, so.
When's your last day on evidence?
Who bill?
Yeah.
January
January 3rd.
second or third.
Second or third.
So when you guys start taking interviews for this week?
We're already doing it now. Hopefully we can find one. We have the, we'll have the senior badge together, and so just go ahead and absorb it and go ahead and start it now, so we'll be up and running before it retires.
So are you guys up?
This new one will be 5 total.
Five.
Until it goes. That's the reason we're trying to go ahead and get another one going for just a few months, at least 6 of us, but we'll do it.
Maybe we can look about the others.
We've got one at
I got one in Oklahoma, because I'm gonna interview non-certified.
really certified applicants are kind of hard to come by, and we're not the only agency that's fighting that.
So when you say non-certified, is that somebody just applies and says,
Applies,
"I want to be a
Yeah.
cop"?
They would have to go to
You
the.
guys send me through the school, and I'll do a good job.
So, and, you know, we always try to hire a certified officer, so we don't have to, but it's just one of the things that they're getting hard to come by. Good certified
Good certified.
officers.
There are certified officers out there, but that's the reason they're shopping around.
Because they're not
wanted
making
elsewhere.
it.
And we don't want to inherit something like that.
Between enough of us, we know enough administrators across the state that we have no problem making a phone call and say, okay, he's applied, tell me. You know, tell me the unofficial, and we'll go from there, so.
And you're full up on the dispatchers? Is everybody started, or are you still?
She's still in training, but this is middle of her second week. She's doing pretty good.
Young gal with glasses.
What's that?
She the young gal with glasses.
You must have to make a presentation.
She's coaching pro.
You need to make your hotel reservation. I just registered you for the conference.
Full sheriff's man.
I would guess so. You should probably do it. You just book there.
This is early booked.
Oh, yeah.
Opening day.
Maybe Jake.
Did you make your reservation? Share room today?
No.
You have. So you actually would stay on site this year? Pretty different than last year.
Has anybody said anything else to you about the private talk out there? Same thing?
The weather station ought to be up in a week or so. I'll tell you what, guys. Well, they're gonna come, that's another, they're gonna come here. They want a $2,000 sponsor for that. You know, I told you, first time he asked me to move there, he said, well, would you pay for it? No. But anyway, he asked me again, a $2,000 sponsor. I said, you can make your presentation to the commissioners if you want. And then when he came to set it up, he said, would you be here to help me set it up? I didn't make me want anybody to set it up. So, yeah, I mean, it's like another group that is destitute. And then he also said that Big Bend, has the 3 weather stations. He says they're going to go out and this will be the only weather station. I've never heard that either.
Well, there's a weather station out by Reading. Is that a Bay State?
No, that's Big Bend. Radium, Zenith, and Maxwell. You can call any of the 3 of them. He says they have no funding either. Well, I don't know how he knows that. It's Big Bend. I mean, they're funding a lot of other things. Whatever. I just don't know whether to believe this guy or not.
Rain amounts on the weather station?
Well, the little bit they have on the fire station down here.
Oh.
I think it's just for the local, just wind speeds and so on. It's not actually a big one.
Yeah.
And you go online and watch this. He said it rains 1/100th. It tips back and forth and empties it out every time it gets full. The rain deal. I thought, man, it rained hard enough. That thing would be tipping back and forth. Goes back and forth.
Apparently,
You need
long
this.
letter reminders.
No.
Remind us and should remind
So if
us.
we don't have anything else, I guess we'll adjourn. Or do we have to go to 9:30?
No,
Yeah.
it's your meeting. You can go till
You get some
whenever
last
you
week,
want.
we were busy.
Yeah.
You just have to call them tonight.
Let's adjourn.
All right.